All right, I think we should be in now. Hopefully it works. Can you guys hear me yet? I think I'm live. I'm not very familiar with how live streaming works, so I apologize if this is weird. Okay, it looks like I'm getting an ad on my other thing. I should probably turn that off real quick. Come on. There we go. All right. Perfect. It looks like it's working. Lovely. How you guys doing? Happy April Fool's Day. Okay. Close poll. Perfect. People can hear me. That's lovely. That's great. Yeah, potato. The April Fool's Day update is all right. All I think we should be in now. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully it works. Can you guys hear me yet? Okay, let's see. I think I'm live. Go ahead and close that page so it's not in my face. And hopefully I can get signed in here. Come on. End poll. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get started. So this first stream is going to be kind of slow, a little bit just figuring things out, making sure that I have my plan figured out. I'll be answering questions as often as I can to kind of just kind of figure out where I'm taking the next episode. I will answer questions about it. I'll help just kind of show the process behind everything. Hopefully this will be fun, and it'll be kind of chill, kind of laid back. It shouldn't be too over the top or crazy. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you want to watch, you can stick around, and if you don't, you don't have to, because it's not going to be like the most over the top crazy thing ever, that's for sure. I do plan on having a kind of interesting end to the series. Well, not the series, to this episode. However, episode 2 will probably end on a stream that's for channel members only, just so I don't spoil it. But, yeah, hopefully we can get lots done here. Let's see. All right, here we are. We're back in the world. I have not played at all since I actually finished the 100 days. I think I stuck around for an extra 2 days. Let's see. Yeah, it's day 102, if you can see right here. It's day 102. But yeah, so I haven't played since. Should be kind of interesting to see how things go. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, I think I want to wait until daytime before I film the first section, so I'll check out the live chat and see if there's any questions to answer. Let's see. What mods do you use? I use right now, I have no idea what Manning Hills is. I think that might be the OptiFabric. No, that's OptiFabric. So I use Optifine, and I use the fabric loader to load up stuff. I think that might be, yeah, that's probably not good. I should probably check that out, because that's probably not something that should be here. I don't know what I'm doing. That's concerning to me. Anyway, I just try to keep up Optifine and Replay mod working at the same time. So I have OptiFabric, which allows the two to work together, and that's it. I don't have anything else going on. What is my opinion on the potato cult? I'm going to have to check out the April Fool's update, aren't I? Are the phantoms too loud for you guys? Should I try and turn that down? Music and sounds. Hostile creatures are down to 4%. We'll see if that's too loud. Hopefully that's all right. All right. Yeah. Got a couple more minutes before daytime. Today I'm going to try and see if I can't clean up a little bit of my village because it's kind of ugly. I've got some work to do, kind of planning out where I take things next. I'm going to try and build some spaces for villagers to actually live. We'll probably go for about 5 hours. I apologize if I'm not super involved with the chat because I don't actually have it pulled up on my laptop screen. I just have it on my phone off to the side. So I'll try to keep an eye on it, but yeah, I'll do my best. All right. Let's see, am I organized at all? Do I have anything? Got potions of slow falling. So I literally just came back from the dragon fight, then we probably got some serious organizing to do. Yeah, this is a mess. This is a mess. Okay. What I want to figure out is where I want to film the opening intro real quick. I want to film the intro at daytime. I think I kind of want to be over here by Benny. Check it out. It's Benny. It's my friend Benny. He's picked a new spot to hang out. This is his new home. Ah! Oh, I forgot I don't have cats over here. Jamin. Jamin has grown up. Okay, that's Benny's child. I named him Yamin. But yeah, I didn't show that in the video, but I put a little egg down there and he's hatched. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hang out over here, away from over here. Yeah. Benny's wife left and took the kids, so I stole one of them back and named him Yamin. I didn't end up actually showing that in the video though, because it just didn't seem to fit with the rest of the story. But that did happen. Did I know that turtles traveled? I kind of did. I thought that since Benny was at this home beach right here, because Benny obviously lives right there. That's his home beach. But I hoped that Benny was a girl and he would just lay the eggs there, but apparently he's a dude, and Shelby turned out to be the girl, and so she swam all the way across the ocean to lay her eggs, which sucks because I had to do it like 5 times. That was such a mess. I'm not very good at Minecraft though. That should be pretty obvious. I kind of suck, but oh well. Yeah, the reason why she left is because they go back to their spawn beach. They go back to their home beach to lay eggs. So yeah, that's why Shelby goes back and forth a whole ton, and that's the whole problem. I knew about that, but I hoped that it just wouldn't happen. Yeah, that was a mess. I think I'm probably gonna also tear down the iron farm and. I don't want it to be made out of dirt. That's the thing. That's so ugly. It's so ugly. I wanna start beautifying some of the things. Mostly work on kind of beautifying stuff. And the other thing I want to do is just build up towards the end, the finale. But I've got a lot of work to do to lead up to that, so we'll probably not get to any of that kind of stuff today, or probably not even the first couple of days. So probably for now until next week on Friday when I stream later, we'll probably not be doing any of the actual end game stuff. But let's see. Let's start off. I need to take my armor off and probably take off my shield in order to film the intro. I also think I should probably I kind of want to be in the beach area next to Benny. So I'll start right here. I think there's a little bit better lighting like this, just because look kind of dark facing that direction. So we'll start right here. The laptop I have is actually an MSI. I don't know if it's got a specific name. I think it's a GF63 thin 95C. I don't know what any of those numbers mean. I'm not very smart. Okay, let's see. No, F5 is what I want to be on. There we go. I'm gonna check out my outline. Let's see. All right. Okay. I got my outline pulled up. Excellent. I'm so scared right now. Probably because spoilers, and I'm not going to say that part out loud. And then I've been overcome by this overwhelming sense of existential dread. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I just feel all this pressure coming from every direction. But mostly because this is only episode 2 of my hardcore series. I'm still leagues behind what most hardcore YouTubers are at this point. Most of them are fully decked out in like netherite. They all have massive bases and they have tons of extra fancy fun stuff. And I've got I've got a pet. His name is Benny. Hey Benny, what's up? How you doing? I'll probably refilm that section a couple of different times. And I haven't figured out the script perfectly. So F11 again. There we go. Now I'm full screen. Film that a second time real quickly. I'm probably going to redo a lot of the voiceover as well. I had to redo the entire voiceover for episode 1 because I forgot to film with headphones on, which means you could hear the gameplay in the background of the voiceover, yeah. So you could hear me talking and you could hear like phantoms screeching and you could hear blocks placing and the footsteps, and it just sounded awful. So I had to re-record everything and it was a huge mess. But anyway, I'm going to refilm walking up to Benny again so I can use that if I decide. Kind of like how that looks. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably end up doing a couple of different takes just so that I can use the best looking one. Okay, we'll probably call that good enough. That'll just be the first couple of seconds there. Then I want to see, I think all I need to do now Yep, okay, so it looks like the first step is I'm going to be building, oops. Okay, sorry for the kind of back and forth. I've been checking my outline and I don't have multiple screens, so I have to exit Minecraft and go back into my Google Chrome tab to check my docs, and yeah, it's a huge mess. Anyway, so yeah, the plan for today is to build a wool farm, and I think I'm probably going to build it right over there. And we'll try and see what we can do with that. What are your main goals to do in this stream? I think just right now I'm going to focus on building a wool farm right over here. I want to kind of outline my base and plan out where I want all of the different builds to be. I need to have a more defined space for like my enchanting setup. Just looks ugly right now. I don't like how the farms are right here. I don't like where the villagers are sleeping. It's functional, but it's ugly, and I want it to look a little bit better, so we're going to focus on just trying to clean up and beautify this kind of setup right here. But in order to beautify everything, I need to have a plan, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a very good builder. I don't have skills. So I'm going to try and get a wool farm so I can get a couple of different colors of wool, and I can outline kind of a schematic of sorts without using Lightmatica of what I want things to look like, where I want things to go, how I want the layout to be, and then I can actually start building it. And that'll probably be the next couple of streams, just kind of building my base, making it look pretty. It'll be kind of chilled and laid back. It should hopefully be not very risky, so hopefully I won't die too often. That'll suck. Let's see. Somebody asked who I'm donating to this time. I think I'll probably keep it the Sarcoma Foundation this episode. I've only donated like $400 to the Sarcoma Foundation, and I want to donate probably, I think this may change, but I think I want to do about 10 different foundations and do $100,000 to each of them. So I'll probably find a good one for breast cancer, a good one for different bone cancer, different lung cancer. You know, there's so many different kinds, and I want to contribute at least a little bit to more than just one. But for now, since I've only done $400, it'll still be the Sarcoma Foundation, unless I change my mind. I have plenty of time to pick and choose, but I think today will be for the Sarcoma Foundation. That being said, don't actually donate on the stream expecting it to go to the Sarcoma Foundation. I have not set this stream up to be a charity stream. I'm not sure how that works or how to do that yet. So if you donate to the stream, it'll probably just go to me, and so you're welcome to donate to me if you want to, but don't unless you actually want to, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm super unskilled when it comes to YouTube. I've got editing skills. I've got that. I've got a little bit of Minecraft knowledge because I've been playing since the early beta days. I think one of my cousins showed me the game. I talked about this a little bit. One of my cousins showed me the game in like 2009, 2010, but I didn't actually buy the game until about 2014. And then I wasn't serious about playing it legitimately, like actually hardcore or anything, until very recently. So I played, I've messed around in the game, I've obviously played enough to know what different farms are, but I've never actually been to the end in survival outside of episode 1, pretty much. I think that was the first time I ever actually beat the Ender Dragon on my own in survival, ever. So yeah, that's fun. Let's see. Do I have a hoe? I don't have a hoe. I have shears. That'll help. I actually do need these. Come on. What video editor you use? I use DaVinci Resolve, mostly just because it's free, but also because it's actually pretty decent compared to what most people tend to use, which is either like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. DaVinci Resolve has pretty much all of the tools, but for free. It's not half bad, all things considered. They do have some paid elements to it, like you have to pay for more in-depth stuff. Like if you want to get like more effect packs and more fancy equipment and fancier tools to get into the deeper levels of editing, more cinematic looking stuff, but it's good enough for like Minecraft YouTube videos. It has all the tools that I need, and it works really well, especially on my really old laptop that doesn't have very good graphics or anything else. It's kind of laggy and slow. But it works well enough, so I'm happy with it. I don't want this villager to be exposed, so I'm going to put that over his head just in case. All right. DaVinci isn't super complicated. It's not much more complicated than Premiere. I've used both pretty extensively, and they feel pretty similar to me. I like DaVinci a little bit better, if I'm being honest, but it's kind of my own preference. Do you edit using proxy footage? I have no idea what proxy footage is, so maybe that would help. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Lunar Client or Sodium gives you massive FPS boost. Yeah, I might check out Sodium at some point. Right now, I am using Optifine because I knew what Optifine was. I had no idea Sodium existed when I was filming episode 1, and I haven't updated the game since. So I'm still playing in 1.19. I'm going to update to 1.20 hopefully soon, and then I might check out Sodium, but I don't know how any of it works. And I kind of like the zoom feature, so I may have to download. I think there's a different, better zoom mod that has pretty much the same setup, but we'll see. That'll probably be a couple days down the line at least. Okay, what do I need? I need some of this stuff. I need some stone stuff out of my inventory. Why is that all here? I don't need that anymore. A mending gold sword. That's fun. We'll just get rid of all this stuff. We don't need it. Actually, do need that. Probably get rid of that, and we are out of space. I have this that I can throw in here. I have more space to get rid of that. Put that there. And yeah, I think that's okay for now. Okay, yeah, I don't need a bow in my inventory right now either. I don't think I want that. Do have food, I have a crafting table. This is going to take a minute to get used to. I haven't played since forever ago. Somebody asked, what's your favorite part of the 1.21 update so far? That's actually a good question. 1.21 to me right now is still a little bit lacking in features, I feel like. I like the trial chambers. I think they're cool. The problem I have with 1.21 right now is it just feels like they didn't add much more than what they promised in the Minecraft Live thing event that they did in October. And so, yeah, they've added like the mace, and they've added like the breeze rods and all the fun stuff there, but most of that stuff we already knew about in Minecraft Live, and that's it. I like the crafter a lot. The crafter's really cool. The crafter saves the update pretty much by itself. Really super disappointed in the bulb, though. The bulb having a 1-tick delay was so cool, and then they got rid of the 1-tick delay. That just really sucked. I'm really sad about that. But other than that, it's a pretty decent update. I don't have much problem with it. I think it's good enough. I'm a little hopeful that they add at least 1 or 2 more things. Like, they teased adding dynamic lights with the glow squid, but I don't know if that will be this update. I guess we'll see. You know what? I actually want to I want to build another ender chest, because I need to be prepared at my spawn base. Let's see. We'll put these guys in there. But do I have obsidian anywhere at all? I don't. Crud. Well, that stinks. Well, I guess we'll just put this guy in there too. Yeah, I still have a lot of work to get organized. I'm sorry. Let's see. A bunch of junk there. Don't need any of that stuff. Yeah. Okay. I think what I need to do first is I need to look up the actual tutorial that I'm going to be following. I just came over here to fight a skeleton and it despawned the second I got here. Darn. I wanted to do something fun for a second. But yeah, I have to look up a tutorial that I need to follow. Oh, shoot. I think I'm going to be doing ENX04's wool farm. Okay, yeah, this is annoying. I'm going to leave. So, I want to build that over there. I think I need to start lighting up a little bit more of this space and kind of expand a little bit further that way. I had a bit more of a wall built over here, but I wanted to expand my base to cover this whole island. You can't really tell right now, but this little river goes around and connects to the other side. So this base that I'm on here is just an island by itself. And I want to use the whole thing as my base. And then I want to use some of that section over there as a little bit of extra stuff. We're going to build a giant wall around everything. And we're going to build pathways everywhere and a bunch of cute little houses for the villagers and stuff. It's probably going to take me forever because I'm so disorganized. Holy cow. All right. Let's find the torches. I have 12. So I have some extra coal. I need to get organized. Come on. What was your process like for editing episode 1 of Sleepless Hardcore? So, episode 1 of Sleepless Hardcore was kind of a new experience for me. I am familiar with editing. Like, I know how to edit videos. The problem is I'm still pretty new to it, but I have a pretty high standard of what I want it to be like. So I went in expecting to be able to edit a lot faster than I actually could, which I knew it was going to take me at least a month or two at least, but it ended up being a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. A lot of those like more cinematic style things just really, really kicked my butt. I had a hard time with that. The other thing that took me a lot longer than I was expecting it to was figuring out how I wanted the story to play out. So the way I make my videos is I play the game first, and then I write a script that I follow after the gameplay. So it is scripted, it's just scripted after I play. So all of the voiceover, like I said earlier, all of the voiceover was recorded after the fact, and so it is kind of like a role play element. Like I said, it's pretentious to call myself an actor because I'm not an actor at all. But all of those voice recording clips were a reenactment of how I reacted originally. Mostly because the audio was ruined, but also because I had a hard time getting the story to fit without inserting context into places that it wasn't there before. Like I explained the stages, the different 3 stages of how I wanted to go about beating the game. That was all written after because I had no idea how much I could pull off within 100 days. I had no idea how much time I had to mess around. So I just tried my best to play and beat the dragon by day 100. I knew that was my end goal, but I had no idea what else I could do before I had to go beat the dragon. And so, like, including the gold farm in part of stage 3 was a way of me to have a gold farm for the future, because I needed a gold farm eventually. So I built a gold farm because I knew I had a little bit of time before I needed to go beat the Ender Dragon. And I also knew I needed to have fire resistance to beat the blaze, but I didn't actually need to get more fire resistance than I already had. I already had one, and you only need maybe 1 or 2 to actually beat enough blaze. It's like 6 or 7 blaze rods to actually go beat the Ender Dragon. So I didn't need to build the gold farm, but I wanted it to be part of the story because it's something that I did while playing. And so it's, like I said, it's kind of a role play element. There's definitely a scripting aspect to the videos. I don't want to pretend like it's not at least a little bit scripted, because it is. But the challenge itself was real, and everything that happened actually happened, and the reactions are genuine. Like when I freaked out because I got blown up by a creeper right here after trying to transport Shelby, that was me actually genuinely being terrified. I got jump scared, and so all the deaths were genuine deaths. I didn't actually purposefully die ever. It's kind of this mixture of like after the fact scripting, but before the fact genuine actual gameplay of I have no idea what's going to happen. So I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. We'll see what happens, and then I'll write a script to fit the gameplay of what happens, and hopefully I'll be able to use more of the voiceover in this video because it won't be ruined. I'm actually wearing headphones this time. But yeah, we'll see. Was Shelby taking the kids scripted? No, I had no idea Shelby was going to take the kids. How did I make the 1, 2, and 3 stages graphic? I just loaded it up. I have a kind of a Photoshop knockoff that I made in that. I just Googled each of the different images. I took them off of the Minecraft wiki for the most part, and then I took a screenshot of the progress bar right here, and then I had one be the blank one, and then I had one be the green one, and then I just cropped it enough, and then I used keyframes to have the cropping grow as I progressed on the frame. So it was kind of cool that way. Let's see, who else? I'm getting lots of love from India. Thank you. Somebody wants me to build a wall. That is the plan. I do plan on building a wall around my whole base. I had more of a wall, like I said earlier, but I took it down to kind of expand. So the plan for this episode, for episode 2, is to build a wall around the entire island. I'm going to kind of light up the whole island, build a wall around the whole thing, and then it gives me tons of space for extra builds and having, I'm going to build like a whole village base with tons of houses, tons of farms. I think I'm going to move my nether portal from there to where that one is right there and make that one a bit bigger, and then I'll have a huge project that I'll build up there, probably in a later episode. But for the most part, I just want to plan and get the layout figured out first, and then I can kind of go from there. How much money have I already raised for cancer? So the only money I have personally donated is from episode 1. So if you watch episode 1, I think I donated $160, not 100, 400, 460 or 470. I forget. It was like $460.79 or something like that. So it's in that ballpark, but other people have donated as well. So there's in total like $570 donated through the the fundraiser that I've set up. But for the purposes of the $1 million goal, I'm only counting my own donations, just so that I'm not sitting here saying, please donate, please donate, please donate, and then it ends the series early or something like that. I kind of want it to be like you guys watch and have an enjoyable Minecraft series that you don't have to stress or worry about. You can just relax and watch the video, and then I'm freaking out because I'm going bankrupt because I owe hundreds of dollars every single episode. And eventually it'll get into thousands of dollars. Like, I tried to show this in the explanation of the price per death, but you can see if I hit a million subscribers at any point, the price per death would be $10,000 every time I die. And I died 4 times in one episode. So if I keep dying at that rate, I'm going to go bankrupt for sure, because $40,000 is just, that's more money than I make in a year right now. So hopefully by 1 million subscribers I'm making more money, because that'll be scary. I'll figure it out. I think I've got ways to scale up and make more money without being scummy about it. I don't like when YouTubers sell out, and I know that you guys obviously don't like it either, but I do probably have to rely on sponsorships to be able to continue the series into the $1 million. But I'm planning on hiring a manager specifically to research and find sponsorships that are actually decent and not just, another app that you have to download and tons of microtransactions. Reach out. What? I didn't say that. What? Anyway, hopefully I'll do good sponsorships. That's the plan. I want to do ethical sponsorships, decent, actually worthwhile sponsorships. So we'll see. That's the plan. Do you think one day that you will actually reach $1 million in donations? Do I think I'll actually be able to do that? Yes, and I don't know. I do actually think I will be able to do it, because I'm not going to give up until it happens, even if it takes me years. But I also think that there's a lot of stuff that I can't control about it, I can't control whether or not people subscribe. I can't control whether or not sponsorships come in. I can't control whether or not people watch the videos. So I just have to let go and not worry about that fact. And if I succeed, then I succeed, and if I don't, I'll just keep trying. And that's how it's going to go. I do kind of see it as an inevitable that way then, because if I keep trying until I succeed, then I'm going to succeed eventually. But whether or not it's soon is going to be fun to see. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. Somebody wants me to make a piston door. You have no idea how helpless I am when it comes to redstone. I can't. I will try someday. I will make a piston door someday, but I am so helpless when it comes to redstone. Are there going to be more 100 days videos with different themes? Yes, there will be other 100 days videos. However, the concept for this next one will not be 100 days. It's got a different style that I don't think anybody else has done exactly the same. I know other people have done the concept. I've seen, I'm not the guy who's discovered the glitch that I'm going to be exploiting. But I don't think anybody has done this in their hardcore world, probably because it's incredibly stupid and very risky. I don't want to spoil what the video title is going to be, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but it's going to be stupid. Like, really, really stupid. And that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be something that nobody else would actually try in their hardcore world unless they're trying to risk dying. It's not so crazy over the top. Like, I'm sure somebody else has done it before. And in fact, I think SB737 has done it before, but I don't know because I haven't actually seen his video if he has. But I feel like I remember seeing that he did. I don't know. I might have seen the thumbnail, but I don't remember. Can I suggest something the same as Totem? Are you going to get that as a cheat? I'm not going to ever use totems. Totems will never be something that I use. Stupid things are the fun things most of the time. Yes, exactly. Stupid things are the most fun. That's kind of why I'm doing something stupid, because it's fun to watch. Like, I'm intentionally putting myself in grave danger on purpose, and that's interesting to watch. I have a theory about hardcore on Minecraft, not on Minecraft, on YouTube. Hardcore Minecraft videos on YouTube have been feeling stale for a lot of people. A lot of people have said, yeah, it's fun. I still like watching the videos, but they're just all samey. Everybody does the same thing. Everybody has the same challenges, and just nobody tries anything different. And part of the reason is because it works. A lot of hardcore YouTubers get millions and millions of views doing the same thing over and over and over, right? And so why break, why fix it if it isn't broken, right? Why break a perfectly functioning concept? If you can get millions of views on a video doing the same thing that you've been doing for the past 5 years, why would you ever change that? But if you never evolve the concept, if you never grow as a theme, the hardcore genre on YouTube as a whole, people are going to get really, really bored of it. So eventually, I feel like hardcore is either going to die out because people are going to lose interest in it, or it's going to need to evolve. People are going to need to innovate and do something different and new. So I guess we'll see. If I could do a collab with any other person, who would it be? Probably right now, it would be Mogswamp. I think Mogswamp is a genius. I think he's got it figured out. He's cool. I really like Mogswamp right now. Wouldn't the whole not sleeping in real life be super detrimental to your health? What were the after effects of the first video? So, yes, not sleeping in real life is definitely not something I recommend to anyone. That's why I said don't try this in real life, please. I'm not ever going to do that again. And if I do anything similar to it, it'll have been because I lost my mind. That was such a torturous concept, and I'm glad I did it once because, it's fun to do it at least once. But I don't think I'll ever reuse that same concept of not sleeping in real life. It just, first of all, it would feel uninspired to do the same thing twice in a row. But also it just feels like such a bad idea. It's so bad for your health. The after effects of the video were that I had to sleep in the next 3 days. I was so tired for the longest time. It was awful. It was really awful. It was not fun. I was super groggy, and my reaction time went down a ton. I just could not focus for a couple of days. I had to take a week. I took a week-long break just after filming, and even still, I was it took me a while to readjust to a sleep schedule that actually felt good, and yeah, it wasn't fun. I wouldn't ever recommend it. Somebody said 10-year plan. 10-year plan is, first, right now, this Minecraft channel, I'm going to try and grow it to be able to achieve that $1 million goal. I think I have some interesting ideas. I've got 50 ideas for episodes in the Sleepless Hardcore world. I've got a whole page full of ideas of different, a couple of them are 100 days, couple of them are I built an iconic structure that's pretty kind of generic in the genre right now. I've got some interesting ones like today's video. I'm not going to give that one away yet. And then I've got a couple other completing the game and doing all of the advancements kind of ideas that I'll do. So I have a launch pad of over 100 episodes that I could do that I probably won't end up being able to do every single one. The hope is to just keep this world going for several years so that people can go back and watch the old episodes and watch the whole series all the way through and kind of see how I progress and improve at the game and see the process of me being kind of terrible like right now and then getting to the point of actually being able to beat the whole game and all the advancements and having like a super overpowered world, but also at the same time still dying every once in a while so that I don't think I'll ever be good enough that I'll ever not die. People still use totems all the time, even the best people, but we'll see. When is the face reveal, if you ever plan on doing one? I do not plan on ever doing a face reveal. I don't want to be famous. I really don't want to be famous. So, yeah, I'll probably never. Probably never, actually. I will probably... I'll say this. If you want to see what my face looks like, it's out there. It's on the internet. It's not hard. But please don't dox me. I don't want to be doxed. That's just creepy and weird. But like, I think through my Amazon, if you go on my channel page through my Amazon, I think you can find my face there. So it's like, just so that you're not like freaking out like how people did with Dream, because that was just weird and creepy. So as long as nobody's freaky and weird, and I don't care if people know what my face looks like, just don't be weird. And yeah, no, probably never going to do a face reveal, at least not on this channel. I might start a second YouTube channel that's an in real life channel, but for now, not here. Not here, at least. Someday, we'll see. It kind of depends. Joe, is the series you will be using overpowered farms like insane mob farms and iron farms? I might use some more overpowered farms. Like the raid farm that I'm still planning on finishing eventually is pretty overpowered. It's supposed to do like 60,000 emeralds an hour or something like that. I don't actually know the actual numbers, but it's supposed to be a pretty overpowered farm. I just don't want it to become the main focus of everything I'm doing is just building farms all the time. I do want to use farms because that's how you play the game. Like, how do you play Minecraft without farms, right? But at the same time, everybody's got this let's build the biggest and fastest farm possible in Minecraft, and it's just not that interesting to watch a video of somebody just building a bunch of farms. I mean, people have done it really well. They've made it interesting and entertaining to watch somebody just build farms for an entire video, but that's not necessarily what I want to do. Should make a tree farm for infinite bone meal. I might do that, actually. That's probably a good idea. So yeah, the series is not going to be mostly based on building. The series is mostly going to be based on different challenges that I can face, different things that I can overcome. So today's episode, to not spoil it, but also to kind of give you an idea of where I'm going to take it, I'm going to be building a base, but I'm not going to focus much on that. It's probably going to be like the first 4 minutes of the video. So this week, while I'm building a base, it's probably just going to end up being like 4 or 5 minutes of the end, the actual finished video. But the long-term effects of the challenge is going to be the last probably 2 or 3 live streams that I'll do, and that'll be actually facing the ultimate challenge at the end, which is, yeah, it's going to be stupid. It's just facing challenges. It's not necessarily going to be like a game show style like Mr. Beast. It'll be like a story where a character goes out and faces a challenge and tries to overcome it, and grows and learns from it. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So what I want to do now is figure out, are you going to fight more bosses like the Warden? Yes, that's actually a good example of the kind of challenges I'll face. Like, fighting the Warden will probably be one of the kinds of challenges that I'll eventually face. But I don't want it to be just a regular old, I fought the Warden, and that's it. Maybe I'll do one where it's fighting the Warden for one episode, but after that I want to scale up the challenge so that it's a little bit more than just, oh yeah, I also fight the Warden once, you know. Okay, hold on just 1 minute. Think I want to do something real quickly. Can I get this to work? I'm not sure how to do that. Okay. Never mind, I can't pull that off. I don't know what I'm doing. Back to playing. Okay, what we need to do is figure out where I'm going to build this farm first, and then we will actually get to work on it. Okay, I want it to be relatively close so that I don't have to travel a whole bunch to find it, but I don't want it to be in a bad spot. Probably right here. I think I'll build it right here. I think this will be our spot. When 1.21 drops, are you going to do a season 2? I actually think I will keep the world updated. I think what my plan is to just kind of follow along with the updates and just keep the world up to date as I go. But I don't think I'm necessarily going to disconnect the episodes in seasons at all. I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. We'll see. Let's see. I probably want to mark out where I'm going to put this guy right here. And then that should hopefully be tall enough. Okay, there we go. Now I can see where I'm going to put it, and I can go get the materials ready. Yeah, this isn't necessarily like a lifesteal or hermit craft where there's multiple seasons or anything. So okay, let's see. I need a dedicated chest just for the farm over here. Let's see. Probably just do... I should probably do at least 2. So we'll start over. That's 14. I need 16. So there's 1 and there's 2. We'll move that into the water bucket space. And we'll put it right here. Oh, hey! I got a donation. Love from India, bro. You cannot... Oh, can you tell me, will you not face reveal even if someone donates 100K or something like that? No, I don't plan on ever face revealing. I just don't want to be personally famous for this. That's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't start a YouTube channel a lot longer ago. The only reason I'm actually doing this at all is to raise the money for cancer research right now. I do want to turn it into a career beyond just that, so I'm going to release other videos besides just the Sleepless Hardcore series, because if I'm going to dedicate this much time to it, I might as well actually make money while I'm doing it. But I don't want it to be like a I'm seeking fame or attention from people, because I don't necessarily want to be famous, especially not in real life. It just doesn't sound fun for me. So I'd much rather it be just that I live my life and I also tell stories. And if people like those stories and like to watch the videos on YouTube, then great. And if not, then oh well. What if he dies on stream? Yeah, no, I will definitely be dying on stream, probably multiple times. Hopefully not today. I don't think today's going to be dangerous enough for me to die. We'll see. But yeah, what I'll have to do, I'll kind of explain that process. Every time I die, what I have to do is I have to pause playing, run over to my YouTube analytics, take a screenshot of how many subscribers I have at that exact time, and then that'll be the price per death. And then I load back into the world, and then I swap into creative mode, delete all of the items that I had in my inventory when I died, and then I swap back into survival mode and go back to the world spawn, which automatically happens when you set yourself to go back to spawn. So yeah, it's a whole process, and that's why if you pay super close attention in the video, I die at nighttime a couple of times, and then it's day when I respawn. And that time gap in between is the time that I'm deleting the items. You can actually watch, I think after I die from Shelby, I think it's in part 26. Either part 26 or part 27 of the uncut gameplay footage. I show how I set myself up back to be alive in hardcore. So if you want to see that, why not set keep inventory to true? That honestly might actually help deleting the items. That's probably not a bad idea, but I don't know. The problem with keep inventory is it also would set it up so that if I deleted my items, I keep my levels too, and I need to get rid of my levels as well, and I don't know how to get rid of levels. Actually, I have no idea. Levels just don't disappear, so I have to just avoid picking them up. That's actually why I picked up 3 levels from one of my past lives towards the end of stage 2. I think that was when it happened. Is I said, I think I'm going to start working on stage 3 now. Oh, I think I accidentally picked up 3 levels from my past life. So that part was because I couldn't delete the levels, and so they were just sitting in the water, and I accidentally swam up and picked them up. Somebody wants me to try doing a bastion. That should be interesting. A bastion should be fun. I'm scared of bastions. I'm so unfamiliar with them. I don't know how bastions work. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a minute real quickly. Probably get this so I can make a sign so that I can. There we go. Looking up tutorial. Be right back. All right. Hopefully that's legible. I will be right back while I currently work on this. Do any of you play StarCraft 2? I have never actually played StarCraft 2 before. I've heard of it, but I have never actually tried it. Let's see, where can I pull this up? I should probably have it be on a tab on its own. Yeah, I'll just pull it down here. And we will go to YouTube. Oh, I got bumped. Hold on. There we go. You know what? I want to fix this sign. That looks ugly. Did I spell that right? I lose all confidence in spelling. Okay, looking up tutorial. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I don't get bumped again. Try. I really like the creepy chanting, banging sound that would slowly get louder and louder when you were about to die. It was creepy, but so creative. Thank you. I thought that was super cool. I just took a song off of the YouTube. What do they call it? They have a YouTube audio library where they have a bunch of free music that you can use in videos, and I found one that I enjoyed listening to. It sounded kind of intense. It had like this deep heartbeat, kind of like doo-goo, doo-goo kind of beat behind it. And then I did the chanting sounds all myself. I had to do multiple layers of it, so I just went into my audio recording program and did the best deep echoey kind of voice I could, and then I pitched it down a little bit and added a reverb. I think it turned out really cool. I think it was awesome. I'm really proud of the Blood God chant. Blood for the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God. I think that was cool.
Can you feel it? It's that time of the year. A new chapter is about to be written. And things are starting to change.
Okay. Let's see. What are the materials? I need... Oh, I don't need much of anything. That's
one
great.
spot of redstone dust.
I need a piston. Probably at least a couple of them. I need a water bucket, a hopper, a chest, a couple of shears, some dispensers and redstone, some glass and leaves. I think I'm going to do leaves for now, but I may swap it out for glass later. I'm going to need some dyes. Alright. So I'm going to quickly actually set this up right here. Escape. Actually, that phantom got scary close to me before it finally backed off. Do you see how close that was? Dang. Alright, here we go. Let's see, do I have any pistons left over at all? I probably do not. Where did I put my redstone? Redstone. There it is. Okay, we need at least a couple of redstone torches, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just put it right here. We need at least a couple pieces of redstone as well. Those dispensers. Dispensers are a huge pain in the butt. But I have over here some bows that I can use. I think I'll just use all four. Okay. Alright, sorry if I'm not paying super close attention to chat right now. I'll do my best to keep an eye on it so I don't miss anything. Let's see. Cobblestone somewhere. There it is. Redstone, perfect. I think it's redstone. Cobblestone. Do I remember correctly? I do. I'm a genius. Okay. Hello, love from India, brother. Can you tell me how did you come up with this channel name? Any inspirations? Also do a water bucket MLG. I am terrible at water bucket MLGs. Oh dear, that's scary. How did I come up with a channel name? Well, when I was like 13 years old, I really liked Star Wars. I still like Star Wars decently enough today, but I thought Boba Fett was like the coolest thing ever, and so I went with Bounty Hunter. And my name is Joe, and that's the story. it's Joe Bounty Hunter. That's pretty much, yeah, that's how it went. So there you go. Got a couple of dispensers now. I'll try a quick water bucket MLG just because of the donation, but it's not gonna go well. Just watch. I'm not gonna do 50 blocks. There's no chance. I'll try it from like here. There's no chance. Let's see. Can I actually hit that? Oh. Oh, hey, I hit it right after I got knocked off by a phantom. Nice. Can I get the rest of that guy? Nope. I'm gonna have to tower up a little bit. I'm actually impressed that I actually got that. That was better than I've ever done before. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave that leaf block there. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, Bedrock Edition is getting hardcore soon. That's going to be interesting. Hopefully we see anything interesting come from that. I hope they fix a lot of the bugs there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Ouch. Where are my cats? They're supposed to be protecting me. I don't need 2 full stacks, but I'll probably just put all of it. I'll just do all 4 stacks. Why not? Need some dirt. I need way more dirt than that. Where's the dirt? Do I not have more dirt? I guess I don't. Yep, I guess it looks like I'm gonna go get some dirt now. Can't wait to see all the new glitches Bedrock got. Yeah. I don't think the transition to adding hardcore to Bedrock is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as they want it to go. We'll just say that. When will you try to get netherite armor? The problem with getting netherite armor is I absolutely am going to die the second I put it on. Somehow. I have no idea how. But I'm going to do something so dumb that I'm going to lose it immediately. So I will eventually get netherite armor. But I'm so not good at this game right now. I'm absolutely going to lose it, and then I'm going to be like, I spent 45 hours like digging in the wrong place in the nether just to finally find some netherite armor, and now I've ruined it and I've lost it all. I know I have that bad of luck. It's going to happen. Okay, maybe it won't happen right away, but I will probably lose it quite quickly. Oh boy. I don't want to play hardcore. I'd play peaceful or easy with cheats on. Yeah, you can play Minecraft however you want to play it. That's okay. That's kind of the whole point of this series, is to kind of show that you can play Minecraft however you want. Like, it doesn't have to be the typical expected what everybody else does. You can do it your own way, and it's okay. So, I'm gonna get struck by lightning. I am... Ah! Okay, stay away. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't like that. Do you only have one type of membership on here or more? I have just one membership level right now. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. There we go. I have a membership level. It's only 99 cents a month, American at least. I don't know what it translates to with other currency types. But, yeah, it's set up just to be as cheap as it can be so that people who want to watch the spoiler live streams should be able to relatively easily, but it's not necessarily something I'm going to advertise a whole ton. I will allow, like, I will probably set up future higher levels for more perks later on, but it's mostly just for the live streams that I'm going to do spoilers in, where it's going to give away like the title of the next video and stuff like that. But that's probably not for a couple weeks right now. So, do I have enough dirt now? I have 40. Yeah, that's probably enough dirt. Somebody's doing a challenge, just a Pony Girl 12. Yeah, I have been working on a challenge for about 4 years. I'm trying to get every single Bedrock achievement. You're only 14 away? Wow. That takes a lot of time. That's impressive. I've got a long ways to go before I can start working on achievements and stuff like that. That's crazy. 4 years. Good luck with that. I hope that goes well for you, because that is hard. Okay, can I do a piston? Pistons are just those two. I need probably at least 2 pistons. Iron. Is the iron on metal? And I forgot about it. Okay. I'm gonna have to start over. We're gonna have to start over. Wood's on the top. And we're gonna do at least 2. There's that. Is it redstone and then iron? Yes, it is. Oh, great. Good for me. Okay. Hey, we got 1 membership. Hey. 4 years. Hey, thank you to the membership. Welcome to the membership. I think I've titled it the Hunters Guild. Welcome. That's awesome. Hey, he's using the new emojis. Awesome. That's fun. That's exciting. All right. Hopper. Build a hopper. I'll probably need more than 1 hopper. Fairly certain. If I would give $2, would you play StarCraft 2? How do you play StarCraft 2? I'm not sure. I could probably check it out at some point, but I can't make huge promises to actually play it long term or anything. But don't bother with trying to bribe me. I don't think that's probably the best thing. I don't want to try and hold your money hostage just to check out a game. How about I promise to check it out at some point, and you don't have to donate anything at all? Because I don't want to feel bad for taking your money. Okay, let's see. I need at least a couple of shears. We'll do... yeah. I'll just do like 4. Actually probably want it to last a lot longer than that, so we'll do a bunch more. Just barely enough space, great. Can I control shift click? Nope, that's not how it works. Does anybody know how to get all of them to go together at the same time? Oh, I figured it out. Okay, I did it. Okay. StarCraft 2 is downloadable for free. Okay, yeah, I'll try and check it out at some point. Oh, did you accidentally buy it for somebody else? That's awkward. I am sorry about that. Somebody has been gifted a membership. Bash your head against the keyboard and something will happen. I think that's just going to break my computer. That's all that bashing my head will do. I probably don't want all these right there. I think that's kind of a mess. I'm going to put these down in the lower half. That way I have space for the upper half to still be usable. Come on. I am excited for the new Minecraft update. I am a little bit hesitant to say that it's an amazing update because there's still work for it to be done. I think they could improve it a lot, but I do think it's a good update. I guess I need some glass. And I need like 11 trapdoors. Somebody wants me to open the debug menu. Okay, I will show you the debug menu in just a sec. That's probably not quite enough. There's 8. I need 11. Okay, so I need a couple more. Just one moment. Okay, it's 9, 10, 11. Okay, that should be good enough. Doors. Torches. I need to get more coal. Do I have any in here? Oh, actually, I was going to show you the debug menu. Okay. That is way... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, you can see it's day 106. I'm at the coordinates. Looks like 693, 64, 160. You can see some of my computer specs. So that should be fun. Hopefully I didn't dox myself there with like my IP address. Oh, there's more glass in here. Fun. Got a couple of buckets. Lovely. But nothing of value. Okay. Land Lover. Can you say my name? Say my name. Heisenberg. You're gosh darn right. I hope somebody at least got that reference. Do I need... Miles has a recommendation. What's up, Miles? Have to wait a couple of seconds because there's some latency. He knows my genetic sequence now. Oh no, he can clone me. Okay, I have some doors and some fences. Jesse, we need to cook. Yes, it is from Shattering Good. That is absolutely where the reference is from. Huh. Okay, where's my brain right now? I need coal. That's where I need. Okay, well, let's go mining, I guess. Do I have any here? This is kind of my unofficial quarry right here, just because there's plenty of space. But I don't think I have any mine. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of a dangerous thing to do. I'm working on a wool farm right now. Somebody wants me to build a statue of my skin. I actually have a plan to build some statues later on. However, that will probably be quite a while. But yeah, I'm just working on a wool farm. A sheepy wool farm. Right now. Let's see. What is my favorite food? Are you talking about in Minecraft or in real life? If I had to say a favorite food in real life, probably pizza, or cold cereal, like breakfast cereal. Those two are like a quarter of my personality. In Minecraft, my favorite food is probably either golden carrots or steak or pork chops. Unless you want to get into like golden apples or gapples being the best food in the game, you could go there. Those are good. But they're not really as renewable as golden carrots or something like that. Maybe use text to speech so you can hear chat. That might not be a terrible idea. However, I don't know. If I had to name one of the sheep, what would the name be? Ooh, that's a good question. I should probably think about that. Naming the sheep. I don't know. I'll get back to you guys on that one. I'll probably name the sheep as I start to set them up. However, I don't have name tags right now. That's why Benny doesn't have a name. I need to find some name tags or trade for some at some point. Yeah, I'm not going to find coal in here. This is not going to work. I have to go find coal the normal way. Well, I don't like going out at night. This is not fun. Warm cereal. Hot cereal would be like oatmeal. You could have oatmeal. Or there's like cornmeal instead of oats. I think there's a couple others. I think there's like... what do they call it when they make it with wheat? I think they call it like gruel or something like that. I don't know. Name the sheep grilled cheese. Somebody was here for the first test live stream. Maybe I should. Name all of the sheep grilled cheese. See the new April Fool's update. It's awesome. I'm all about poisonous potatoes. I should probably check out the poisonous potato update. I think that would be kind of fun. I will probably wait until after I've built the wool farm at least, just so that I actually get some progress done on the video first. But I do want to check out the April Fool's update, so probably in a couple of hours. Oh crap! Stay back, you scary creeper. There we go. But yeah, I'll definitely check out the April Fool's update at some point. Actually, I'm not going to turn those to obsidian quite yet. I want... Let's get that guy and that guy. I love potatoes. Potatoes are really good. Potatoes are probably the best vegetable. They're great. But they're also really not very good for you because they're starchy, but they're still so tasty. Okay. Oh, come on. I managed to have like a minute apart from the phantoms. Is the new April Fool's update intensive? Somebody says that your PC wouldn't hold up running the April Fool's update. Really? Okay, I'm just checking, make sure I don't get jump scared by a creeper. Okay, that's interrupting my mining. There we go. Made it through. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, we got it. We're good. Just don't want to get jump scared by a creeper and then die while I'm just getting some obsidian. Something about me. Come on. That phantom is gonna bug the crap out of me. Oh, there's multiple of them now. Oh, great. And now there's a drowned. I missed. I think my mouse is broken. Well, that did not work. Come on. Go away. Go away. Did I kill the drowned? I don't remember killing the drowned. Yeah, I forgot that doors can allow you to breathe underwater, and so I used torches in the video, and now I feel kind of dumb. I could have just used a door. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Oh, well, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I mean, don't subscribe. Don't do that. Ah! There are more phantoms already. Oh, my word. Okay, let's see if I can't get these zombies to walk through the lava. Nope. Okay. Okay, this is not fun. Come on, leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. I don't like this. I'm losing health. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm losing health. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah, I'm leaving. There's a baby zombie. Oh, no, that's a normal zombie. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving. We're going back. How long have I been awake? I'm not doing the in real life awake challenge anymore. I'm doing a slightly different challenge for this episode. So I've only been awake for a couple hours. I think I got up at 8 or 9 o'clock. So, not long. No, I'm trying to get the materials to build an ender chest. I'm supposed to be getting coal right now. Was that lightning? It's not even raining right now. Why was there lightning just there? What the heck? Is it... Does it occasionally strike lightning? Without... What? Ah! Go away! Okay, you guys saw that. That was lightning, wasn't it? But it's not raining. I'm confused. Yes, I'm still doing the price per death. So if I die in the world, I still have to donate 1 penny per subscriber. Yeah, it's Hero Brian. That must have been it. Yeah, how was there lightning there? That was weird. That was weird. Okay, I think I need to get some food. I'm running out of food, so... I'm gonna have to go grab some more. Hopefully I can get enough. Yeah, I should just bring a cat with me everywhere. That's not a bad idea. But I don't want my cats to die. I don't have very many of them right now. So, what the heck? You're not supposed to be here. Yeah, chat is delayed just a little bit. There's always a little bit of latency when it comes to live streaming. So I probably won't see messages at least 10 or 15 seconds until after you've sent them, and you won't hear me respond until another 10 or 15 seconds have passed. So it's probably a couple of seconds off at least. Oh yeah, Thinging. Is that how you say your name? Or with a Q, it's thinking. I once had a lightning strike a horse and it turned into skeleton horses. Yeah, that's that's in a pretty rare mob, but yeah, the skeleton horse will. It's kind of a trap. It's kind of cool. I like the skeleton horse trap. It's fun. Wonder if that may be what was the lightning that I saw? I don't know. Oh, look, the pig came back. How fun. Okay. We've got a skeleton. Let's go fight him. Oh, this is a good place to check for coal. Maybe I should do that. Oh, I didn't shield in time. There we go. Die. Thank you. Now I have all of 2 arrows. Sick. They should do an end update soon. Yes, they will probably actually do an end update as 1.22. The main reason for that being is that this year is the 15-year anniversary of Minecraft. So I'm expecting... I don't know, so don't take my word for it. But I'm expecting Minecraft Live this October to be an end update. I bet you... nothing. I'm not going to bet money, but I'll bet you it probably will be the case. Okay, this is super risky. I'm not going to go down there. Ah, there's some coal. Just need a little bit of coal. That's all. Probably get this out of the way. There we go. Welcome to the Hunters Guild. I would try to pronounce your name, but I would probably butcher it, and I apologize. Is it Shubham? Welcome to the Hunters Guild. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if we can't get this coal without dying. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Can I reach it now? Just use some of this. Yeah, I don't think it's confirmed that 1.22 is going to be an end update, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Get some coal. Yeah, this is probably not a fatal fall, but far enough that I don't want to fall. Okay. Okay, I almost just hurt myself by digging straight down. Don't do that. Can you guys even see? I can't see at all. This is dark. Okay, I'm gonna leave. This is probably enough coal for now. You said no problem. Call me Blade. Okay, interesting. You treat a gifter with a ghost. I don't know what treat a gifter with a ghost means. Does that mean that I ignored your message? I apologize if I didn't respond fast enough. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Don't need that. Okay, 14 coal's probably good. Somebody wants me to see if I can turn my brightness up. Is my brightness smooth lighting, brightness bright? Yeah, I guess I will have to figure out what to do in caves because that's super dark right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to check again. Let's see, I need How many torches? Not a ton. Okay, just a couple of torches. Just a couple of torches. And throw the torches in here. Is that where they go? I'll put them down here. And we've got a chest, and then we should be able to start building. Okay. Can you do something like the Great Reset, like Ryan Trahan? If you reach some sort of milestone in donations, you reset the game. That's kind of... I did actually kind of have an idea similar to Ryan Trahan's Great Reset thing, but I wanted to save that for the future. But like I said before, the goal is mostly to have the donations come from me right now. So, maybe at some point I'll do some sort of interesting milestone sort of challenge or something like that. In fact, I have a couple ideas that I could do for that, but we're probably quite a bit of ways from being able to pull any of that stuff off. I'm not even at 50,000 subscribers yet, so don't think that kind of thing would work yet. Do I accept fan art? I don't know what that means, honestly. People can draw whatever pictures they want to draw, or however you make art. I don't know. You don't have to necessarily draw it, but yeah, you can make art. One more 100 super chat or 5 memberships gifted. Let's see. Yeah, if you wanna draw fan art, you're welcome to. Do you have a Discord server? That is actually something I'm working on right now. I'm working on building a Discord server. However, I'm kind of out of my depth there, so I have it started, so I'm working on it, but it's got a bit of a ways to go. I'm working on a wool farm right now, thinking. I will set up a link to the Discord in the future, so maybe I'll set up like a fan art. What do you call those? A channel? Is that how you refer to different sections of a Discord server? I'm kind of an outsider when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, maybe I'll set up like a fan art channel on Discord. That'd be cool. My only request is that you keep fan art appropriate. People can be weird with fan art sometimes. So just keep it family friendly, and then that'd be fine. I'm okay with you doing whatever you want to do. Add you to the Discord right now. I don't have it set up to a point that I feel like it's ready to actually add. So as of right now, I will probably keep it just private still, but I will add it soon, hopefully later this week, maybe next week or the week or two. I'll take the Discord channel public, hopefully. Kind of depends on how things go, though. There's a bit of factors that go into it, and I don't know if I'll be able to set it up all the way fast enough, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I just need a couple pieces of grass just to kind of speed up the grass growing process. We'll grab this guy too. not sure if I'm not. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to look through the chat. I'm missing context here. What's happening? Eat a raw Minecraft potato. I don't know if I have potatoes. I'll have to go look. Joe, pick 1 or 5. What am I doing here? Pick 1 or 5. 5. I don't know what the difference is, but sure, 5. We'll go with that. Let's see. Where am I? My brain is. Put it in this chest. Here we go. Okay, I'm just going to clear my inventory into a chest over here so that I don't have to be dragging around a bunch of junk I don't need. For starters, I don't need gunpowder. I do need obsidian soon. I'll leave the wood there. I don't need these bows. Don't need that. Don't need that. I probably do actually need that. Keep that. Don't need that. We'll keep that actually. Don't need that. We'll leave that there. Keep that. Don't need that. Keep that. Don't need that. We'll keep it just to be safe. We'll add that to that and get rid of the rest. Okay. He picked 5. Here we go. 5 memberships in chat. Oh, okay. So I guess that was to choose whether or not I do a membership. Okay. Well, thank you. Alt plus F4 gives you 20 trillion stacks of diamond blocks. Trust me. Are you serious? Wow. I'm not going to fall for that. Nice try. I know that Alt F4 closes it. I appreciate the attempt, though. Hello, welcome back, Arctic Pirate. That's a cool name. I like it. Okay, let's see. Do I need glow like anything? I think I'll call that good and we'll get to work. I probably need at least 1 more piston. Yeah. Well, no, I'll leave the piston. Let's just grab all this stuff. And then we'll put... I guess we'll keep the rest of these just so that we have them. Yeah, whatever. We'll get to work. Do I have the torches? Where did the torches go? Oh, there they are. There we go. Alright. Alt plus C will crash your game, so don't do it. Okay. This area lit up so I don't spawn mobs there. That doesn't look like it'd be very fun. Couple here. One here. This kind of area is dark. I don't need 2 of them right there. Yeah, like I said, I think my mouse is broken because it keeps accidentally double clicking. That's not what I want. There we go. /kill self gives you netherite. Please trust. Yeah, no, I don't have cheats enabled right now. So if I just press /kill, it does nothing. So, oh crap, and I'm getting killed now. Oh, that's a baby zombie. I'm out. Nope, not happening. Not today. Not with 75 levels and $400 in the price per death. No way. I'm gonna wait for day. Hey, Just a Pony Girl 12 was gifted a membership. And looks like Pulp Master and Janik and Murph and Sam. Sam was gifted a membership. Welcome to the Hunters Guild, all of you guys. You guys now have access to the private members-only live stream later this month, hopefully. I hope I'll be able to get it later this month. We'll see. But that should be fun. And you have green name tags in chat. That's fun. Let's see. I need to know what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm going to set up the sign again and figure out what I'm doing. Let's see. Looking up tutorial. Be right back.
The collection system is just a water stream with a hopper and chest. The farm uses no observers, rails, or hopper minecarts and requires no nether materials.
Shoot. I accidentally opened the wrong program.
The farm is based around a redstone torch burnout clock, which uses a simple feedback loop that makes a redstone torch flicker on and off. If a torch flickers 8 times in a 60 game tick period, the torch deactivates or burns out until a 60 game tick cooldown period has passed. After this cooldown period, the torch can be reactivated by a block update, which can come from any of the 6 adjacent blocks surrounding the torch, including the block that the torch is attached to.
Just gonna have to let it.
Interestingly, when a sheep eats grass to convert it to dirt, this does not send a block update, but the spread of grass back onto the dirt block does. So when the grass grows back, the burnout clock fires 8 pulses again, making this a very simple and compact detection and clock system. A dispenser is integrated into the clock, which also activates a second dispenser facing the other way, so that both dispensers fire 8 times when the burnout clock is activated. When loaded with shears, each dispenser can then shear up to 8 sheep at a time, but this farm design only has 6 sheep on each side, for a total of 12. The durability of shears is consumed only when there's something to shear, so nothing is wasted in these extra shearing attempts. A sheep can be sheared if any part of its hitbox is inside the block that the dispenser is facing. So these trapdoors around the sheep nudge the sheep so that all of them have part of their hitbox in range. After being sheared, the sheep will eat grass that is under the center of their hitbox.
Do you have any other social media to send fan
art? This means
through?
That each sheep has its own patch of grass to feed upon.
I think I have an Instagram. You could probably try sending a DM.
When the grass grows back next to the redstone torch, it gets an update that starts the burnout clock again,
bit weird.
Firing the dispensers 8 times
say that
to
it's
shear
a
the
request to send, but I'll check my Instagram. If
the
you
collection
send a
system for the
DM
farm
with
uses a
fan art
trick shown by Jetmay Menda.
there should be a link to my Instagram just in
it
my
relies on the fact that
YouTube
sheared wool items originate near the top of the sheep entity, where they clip into a layer of glass. Clipped items will go up through blocks until they escape, so these drops make their way to the water system for collection, which eliminates the need for hopper minecarts, rails, and an unloading system. Grass blocks can spread to as many as 4 nearby dirt blocks, if the grass block gets a random tick while it has a light level of at least 9 above it. The grass can spread 1 Y level higher,
at some
or as
point,
many
I
as
think
3
I'll make
Y levels lower.
make a Reddit.
So this layout of grass helps replenish the grass blocks under the sheep quickly, so that the sheep can grow back their wool.
Welcome back, 1, 2,
let's
3,
start
4
building.
combo.
You'll need 12 adult sheep for this farm.
You guys
which
can
can
hear the
obtain by
tutorial?
breeding them using wheat. After breeding,
I'm
adult
sorry
sheep
about
are
that.
ready to breed
I will
again after 5
probably
minutes. And if you like, you can feed
pause it
baby
real
sheep
quick,
additional wheat to speed its growth.
I am following a tutorial to build the wool farm because I'm not very good. I don't know what I'm doing. So, let's give it a try. Let's go check it out. It's daytime now, so I think we can start building. Hopefully I don't mess it up. You spent 420 INR on the stream. How much is that in American money? Because I don't know how much INR is. $5.04. All right. Well, thank you for the $5.04 that you have spent. That's very kind of you. Okay, there it is over here. So if I remember correctly, if I know what I'm doing, the wool farm is set up. Let's have this be the corner. And we'll just kind of work up like that. I think what you're supposed to do is have... I think you're supposed to have like 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. I think it's supposed to be a 3x2 actually, like that. And then the sheep all go in this area right here. Oh, INR is Indian rupees. Okay, that's cool. Donate more to cancer research. Someone died in my family because of brain tumor. Yeah, I think almost everybody is going to know at least someone who has had or will eventually have cancer. It's really sad, and I definitely think that I want to do whatever I can to help out. However, yeah, like I said, today the money is all going to me, so don't donate through the live chat. If you want to donate to the charity, donate directly through the charity. I think the video has a place where you can donate if you want to donate there. But welcome to the Hunters Guild, Arctic Pirate. I appreciate it. And I think it's like, whoops, it's like 1 here and then 1 here. Whoops. And then we're supposed to have, I think we're supposed to have this guy be redstone torch that burns out. Let's give it a try. I think it's supposed to be 1 further. Redstone torch right there. And then we'll get just a little bit further in here so that we can set it up. It's supposed to be a piece of redstone on either side. I hope I'm building this right. Okay. Okay. Maybe I am building this right. How long have I been playing Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time. I think I said 2009 or 2010 was when I was introduced to it, but I didn't officially purchase the game for myself until about 2014, give or take. Yeah, almost everybody's got a membership now. Look at that. Let's see. Miles said something about accept Instagram. I think I keep missing the context. Were you still asking about a social media except for Instagram? I don't know. Right now, I think Instagram and TikTok and YouTube are the only 3 I have set up. And I haven't checked my TikTok in a while. All right, let's get back to work. I'm going to double check that I'm actually building this right. So give me just a moment. I think I need... Yep. Okay. So I am supposed to...
This prevents the clock from flipping the trapdoors later on, so this step is critical. Now place a dispenser.
Okay, that I did need to know. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is, whoops, need to swap that and swap that so that those are both like that. And then I actually probably need to start this over. I'm supposed to dig down by a block, like so. So we'll pick up these leaves. There we go. That's better. You know, I should probably start a replay mod recording. That may actually be important. And started in 2014. I still play Don't Buy because in my country it's expensive and I'm poor. Yeah, that happens. For whatever reason, some companies have a hard time with adjusting their prices for different countries. I think that's probably the most genius thing a games company can do is adjust the prices for the different countries that they're in. But I don't know why they don't. How long is the stream? It'll probably be at least 5 hours, but we are currently about an hour, almost 2 into it, I think. So I've been going for, an hour and 48 minutes, it looks like. Oh, an hour and 55 minutes then. Yeah, so we're almost 2 hours into it. Okay, I think I can fill in this little gap here. Whoops, that. And there we go. Okay, and then I just gotta make sure I'm building this right again. Give me just one moment.
On top of the redstone torch, and stack another dispenser on top, facing the opposite direction. Place a torch at each end of the middle trench, and cover the trenches with dirt or grass blocks. Be careful so that you cover the trenches without filling them in.
Okay. F11, there we go. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the tutorial still. It shouldn't be the end of the world, though. I'm not scared of you guys knowing that I use a tutorial to know what I'm doing, because, oh well. And then, I think I put some here. And, oh look, the grass is already growing. Live in Sweden. Nice. Sweden's really cool. What do you need the wool for? I don't know if you already answered, so I'm asking again. I don't know if I explained it super well. I'm going to use the wool and I'm going to dye it a couple of different colors so that I can outline the plans for how I'm going to update my base. So I'm going to kind of lay out where I want to put paths, where I want to put builds, and kind of come up with plans. But I need a wool farm to kind of visualize my plans before I actually go into gathering the resources and building it. So hopefully that answers your questions. Everyone uses tutorials. Only the bravest of us are willing to admit it. Yep, that's true. Love from Sweden. Love from the UK. Looks like there's people all over the world. That's cool. Pakistan. Love from Pakistan. That's cool. We do have people all over the place. That's really cool. I'm in the United States right now. I like it here in the United States, but I don't think that I'm not a fan of I'll say this. I'm not a fan of picking teams. I'll just say that. I like everybody. And I hope everybody's happy. I hope everybody lives a good, happy life and enjoys the country that they live in, regardless of where that is. Whoops. And now it's raining again. Lovely. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I think I need one there, and there, and I have to get rid of this guy again. And hopefully that should do the trick. If I update that, it doesn't flip the trapdoors. Perfect. It's not basic to be from America for in the front. I mean, yeah, it's America, so, you know, a lot of people are from America. It's a pretty big country, but it's not basic. America's actually pretty cool. There's cool stuff in America. Don't feel bad. Australia is really cool. Who said Australia? Let's see. Australia seems awesome. Miles is from Australia. There it is. Welcome from Australia. That's cool. I want to one day visit Australia, but my wife is scared of the bugs that live there. And to be honest, I don't blame her. Currently filming my hardcore video while I'm listening to this. Cool. I hope you enjoy. Be careful and don't die, right? Let's see. What did I come back over here to do? Oh, wool. I need colors. Okay. Why do I have grass? I don't need grass. Get out of my inventory. We got red, we got yellow, we got, what color does that turn into? Turns into light gray. Okay, interesting. Can I get rid of any of this other junk? This is kind of used up. I'll just throw it out. Oh, I need blue. That's a good one. I'm running out of space. I need to combine the dirt. Okay, well, let's just turn the rest of that into... Come on, there we go. I'm going to put the sticks away somewhere else, just so that they're not in the way. One time I filmed a perfect video for Bed Wars and my mic was muted. That is so sad. That is so sad. Man. I hate it when you find out that, like, your recording was messed up. That's the worst. Okay, we got... What color is this? This is just regular dark blue. I do want to use blue, that's for sure. And then I think I need... We've got another person gifted a membership. Little Gamer. My goodness, you are gifting so many memberships today. Shub? Is it Shub? Or is... I think he said you wanted to be called Blade. I'm not sure. I think I'm probably going to need a few more colors. I'll put them in this chest for now. We got light gray, yellow, and blue. I want orange. Can I get orange? That means I need a red. Yellow. Gary was gifted a membership. Man, everybody's getting gifted memberships today. Look at that. Welcome to the Hunters Guild. Okay, so we got red, and we got another yellow. Let's get another... let's just turn this one to orange. Why not? Orange now. I need another red, probably. I could turn... Let's see. Any of these? This one's almost full. Okay, we'll grab this and see if we can't get a red one. Here, plop. Nope, we got more blue. Okay. Yeah, we're turning the whole chat green today. Do I commit cannibalism or cook food? It really says a lot of person about, it really says a lot about a person if they're willing to turn to cannibalism rather than cook anything for dinner. Okay, are you allowed to make green? Nope, cactus is the only way that you can make green. That stinks. We should probably make like a light blue though. I'll probably make a light blue. I need more bone. Another gifted membership. We got Bon84. My goodness. Everybody's getting gifted. Okay, here we go. Boop. Come on. And boop. And I can make a light blue. And we don't need white dye necessarily, so I'm good. Hey Miles, the reason you may not be getting it is you may have gifts turned off on your account. So, if you want to get gifts, just check and see if you have that. I don't know how it works. Same with you, Fraser. But I can't guarantee that you'll actually get the gifts because I think it's random. I don't know how it works actually. Oh, you want a view of my Minecraft skin real quick. Okay, so here's from the front. We'll take off the armor so you can actually see. View from the front. Hopefully you can see from the side. Okay, I should probably take off the arm. There you go. Second look, hopefully you can like pause and get a screenshot or whatever. And then a back view. That's this button. There we go. View the back. I've got like a sword strapped to my back. And that's it. Alright, take care, land lover. Have a good day. See you later. Okay, and we'll go back to wearing armor because it's rather dangerous. There we go. And boots, there we go. I am running out of durability on these guys. Holy cow. Okay. I'll probably trade up for some more stuff. Do I have more string? Keep getting distracted from what I'm supposed to be working on. I have more string, but not enough, I don't think. Ah, leave me alone. Oh wow, there's a bunch of these guys. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna bother with it. I do have more obsidian. Okay, lovely. I think 10 obsidian is enough to make an ender chest. Let's work on that real quick. Where did I put the obsidian? Put it in here. Right. And then the Eye of Ender is right here. And come on. Ender, there we go. Put the rest of the obsidian away. Let's go upgrade the spawn chest real quickly. That seems like it'd be pretty important. Yeah, I take off the armor and then immediately a creeper gets me. Alright, take care, Thinking. Have a good day. I will probably go to the end cities at some point, but I I kind of want to keep the game in like the middle game, not the end game, and having like an elytra and a bunch of shulker boxes and all that kind of end game area. So is it Fraza? I think I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's just random chance when people gift subs. The other way you can do it is you could pay for it yourself, but you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. Gifted subs, however, or gifted memberships, I believe, are completely random, though. So I apologize if you don't get one. I'm not the one gifting them right now. It's not me. Alright, let's see. Let's get over to World Spawn. It is so rainy. My goodness. Wonder if Shelby's still alive. Should I check on Shelby and see if she's doing alright? Since I'm headed this way, might as well. There's the unfinished raid farm. Oh boy. Ah, there it is. There it is. We found spawn. Any potential building plans? That's what I'm working towards. I want to build a whole entire village base, so I have a bunch of different ideas for what I want it to end up like, but we'll see. Okay, so now I've got an ender chest at spawn, so if I die again, I at least have pants, a boot, and helmet. I need more chest plates, though. Need more chest plates. That tree's big. Oh. What gave you the idea to raise money for charity? I don't know. I always kind of wanted to do the raising money for charity thing as part of the hardcore world. I wanted it to have a slightly more intense reason to watch, because using a Totem of Undying is kind of boring. Everybody uses the Totem of Undying. It has no consequences. It's like a get out of death free card. There's no consequences, and yet you can play as recklessly as you want to. It's kind of lame, if you ask me. So I wanted to come up with an alternative to the Totem of Undying, kind of make the gameplay in the world. Wait a minute. There's two Shelbys. Which one's Shelby? There's another turtle here. There's two turtles. Did Shelby get a new boyfriend? That unfaithful turtle. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, Shelby. I can't believe whichever one you are. I can't believe you guys. My goodness. I'm embarrassed to have known you. Come here, Shelby. Where's your boyfriend? There you are. Alright, you two. That's too sad. Take care if you're, Kaloyan. Taking off to do homework. Goodbye. Take care. How do you get rid of that heart logo in the corner? I don't know how to get rid of that. I think that's just like an interaction method that you can have with with the in-game chat, but I don't know if you can get rid of it. My goodness. I can't believe you two. I can't believe you, Shelby. My goodness. You have broken Benny's heart. I hope you know that. That is so sad. Shelby just cheated. What a jerk. Well, at least we know that she doesn't have custody of the children anymore. That's good. We won the legal battle. What do I think Mojang should do to balance totems? I honestly don't think they should do anything. I think you should have the freedom to use totems how you want to. I'm just choosing not to use totems. And I think other people should have the freedom to choose to want to use totems if they want, you know? It should be up to you to decide whether or not you want to use totems. Man, I can't believe you two would be so heartless to rip out Benny's heart like that. You meanie turtles. Can't believe you, Shelby. How do you sleep at night? Ugh. Alright, goodbye forever, Shelby. Goodbye forever. I don't know. Totems, I think totems are a perfectly good idea, and like when you're playing on your own, you need some way of making sure that you have like a backup plan, you know? Cuz there are absolutely ways that you can get hurt and die playing the game on accident, and if you lose your world, you know, that kind of sucks. So having the ability to use totems, I think, is great. I think that's wonderful. But for a video, probably not. I think totems make the videos a lot less interesting. But just playing on your own, totems are great. Is that? Oh, that is. Ooh, that's fun. All right, take care, Snife. See you later. Alright, well, let's try and get some more work done on the wool farm in a minute. Yep, that's terrifying. I'm going to have to mess with that. That's going to be fun. Should definitely take down the ocean monument at some point, but I don't think I'm prepared for that yet. I don't want to get too far distracted from my actual purpose right now, so I'll leave that for later. But it's nice to know that I have one super close by. Ooh, and a dolphin. How fun. How cute. Is the stream super laggy? I should probably check on that. Let's see. What does the stream look like right now? Hold on. Yep, it is kind of laggy. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, hopefully we can fix that. Let's see. Can I fix the lagginess of the stream? Do I know how that works? Okay, well, I'll see if it sorts itself out. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Joe, your voice is so calming. It helps me focus. Well, that's nice. Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's grab a little bit more of this. Let's grab that too. Why not? Come on. There we go. All right, back to work. It's still laggy. Oh, darn. That's a problem. I'll have to keep checking in on it to see if I can't fix that. Because laggy stream means laggy footage. That's not good. Guess I can try and do some troubleshooting to try and fix that. Lower the bit rate. That could be worth giving a try. Let's see. Lower your bit rate. Okay, how do I lower bit rate? That's a good question. I'm just using a gaming laptop right now. Let's see, multi-streaming, stream, audio, video. Output resolution, scaled, base, resolution. General. Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to Google this because I don't actually know how that works. How to lower bit rate on. I'm on Streamlabs. How to use dynamic bit rate. Set a target bit rate. It's going to be in advanced features. Okay. Settings. Where's the settings? Overlays. Nope, not overlays. Settings. Advanced. Replay. Buffer. Sources. I've never actually messed around with the Streamlabs stuff. I'm streaming in Streamlabs right now. Let's see. Replay buffer. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at this again. Bind to IP. Dynamically change bit rate. Can I do that right now? I don't know. Dynamically change bit rate. Okay, we'll give that a try and see if that helps. Alright, let's see. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully that helped. Okay, let me know if it's still laggy in a few seconds. I'll keep an eye on chat and see if people are still saying that it's super laggy. And we'll see if that helped. Hopefully it did. Hopefully. We don't need multiple water buckets, do we? Maybe I'll hang on to it just to be safe. Is that still super laggy? Looks like it might still be a little laggy on my end. Yeah, it looks like the frames are still pretty low. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I may have to mess around with it a little bit more. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. I think I have an idea to help reduce the amount of traffic on our internet right now. Fixing lag issues. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Just one moment. I'm going to try unplugging this over here. Hopefully that'll help. Yep, and I got bumped, so... There we go. No, you're fine. You're fine. Alright. Love you. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully the lag is better. Let's see if that helped. I'm going to try walking around and see... Does that look a little bit better now? Let's see. Give it a minute to catch up. Does that look better? Still looks pretty laggy from my point of view. Well, thank you for the sub. Is it Quokka? Am I saying that right? I have no idea how to pronounce people's names, so I apologize if I get them wrong. It still looks a little laggy from what I can tell. Can I fix it any more than that? I don't know. That's gonna be tough. anything more I can do to fix the lagginess? Maybe if I turn down the settings in my game, is that gonna help? Options, video settings, take graphics from fancy to maybe just fast. I don't think that's gonna do much though. Yeah, everybody pronounces it wrong. I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. But thank you for subscribing. I mean, what? Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe. Okay, let's see. I still need magenta. How do you make magenta? Ooh. Magenta is like pinkish blue. I'm gonna have to look that up. Magenta. Magenta dye is made with 2 red dye, a blue dye, and a white dye. Okay, that's something I can handle. 2 red dye, a blue dye. Where's some blue? Blue's right here. And my inventory's full. Great. And a white dye. White dye. Blue dye. And 2 red dye. Magenta, there we go. So we got magenta now. So we got magenta and orange, which will be the 2 main ones. Then we got blue. I think we'll probably use yellow. Would unsubscribing decrease the death quota? Technically, yes, but like the don't subscribe thing is like I shouldn't say it's a joke because it's not a joke, but it's also kind of a joke. It's the reverse psychology. So I have 2 other YouTube accounts. What happens if they accidentally subscribe? Well then 2 accounts accidentally subscribe to me, apparently. Yeah, no, you can subscribe if you want to. Like, the don't subscribe thing is just meant to be sort of a joke that helps to draw attention to the price per death and increase the danger of the video with time. I probably want to do at least a purple dye too. Which means I need another blue. Here, I'll throw this down. Well, nope, that didn't work. Okay. Where's another blue dye? I have to keep going more in the ground to get a couple more of the blue flowers. There's some up here, maybe. Might be a couple blue flowers over here. Yeah, it's a joke, but it's not a joke, but it's a joke. Essentially, it's just I don't want too many people to subscribe too fast. But at the end of the day, subscribers are just a vanity number, so I don't actually need subscribers. It doesn't actually change anything at the end of the day, so subscribe if you want to, but don't subscribe, right? Okay, let's do blue plus red. I forgot to do them separately. Okay, blue, red, purple dye. Okay. I got some purple. Put purple there. Yeah, it's still looking kind of laggy. Is it still looking laggy to everybody else? Because it's kind of coming up as kind of laggy on my end, at least. Well, can try seeing if I can mess with any more of the settings here. Here, let's change the look. General. Is there anything else taking up bandwidth on my internet? Maybe I'll do that, and that will help. Maybe. I think I'll try turning off maybe one or two more. I think I'll try one more thing to help fix the lag issues. Hold on just a second. Okay. Turned off a couple of things off of the internet, and that should hopefully decrease the amount of bandwidth being used. I'll give it a minute to kind of test it out so I can actually see if it improved anything at all. And we'll get to work on actually building. Okay, I need some green dye, which means I need a cactus, but I don't know where a desert is. Do I know where any deserts are? Is there any other way to get green dye besides just cactus? How much do I actually need green dye? Brown dye is a jungle, and I know where a jungle is. I am currently using Ethernet right now. Really don't want my footage to be super laggy, though. Wonder if there's anything else I can do about it. Well, I'm gonna go check out the jungle, and if the internet gets any better before then, maybe it needs a minute to kind of get back up to snuff, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I've got an Ethernet cable connected, so it should be getting about as stable of a connection as I can get. My game seems to be running just fine, but doesn't seem the frames are being stuttered out, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. Hopefully by tomorrow I should be able to fix the lagginess problem. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Is it my computer overheating? That could be it. Feels a little warm, but like I said, my game's running fine. I don't know. Guess we'll have to see. Is that a structure? Is that a sunken ship? I can't tell if that's a sunken ship or not. Oh, I do think I need a squid, actually. I need some squid ink. So I'll jump out and get this squid real quick. Yoink! Yoink. Oh, he's fast. Squids are quick. Did I get it? Come on, come on. There it is. Squids are quick. Using your GPU encoder massively helps Streamlab. Okay. GPU encoder. What is a GPU encoder? That is something I need to learn about. How to... I may need to check my frame rate. Is it frame rate? No. Settings. Output, video bit rate. You're good. Hopefully that helps with the internet then. Okay, hotkeys, not hotkeys, advanced perhaps? General, we'll just try that. Stream, nope, output. Video bitrate. Yeah, I think I may need to lower my bitrate for the next stream. We'll try lowering the resolution a little bit more and see if that helps too. I don't want the resolution to be super low, but maybe that'll help with this stream lag. This is kind of the stuff we have to deal with the first stream. It's gonna be a little bit wonky while I'm figuring stuff out. Hopefully that's better. I'll keep an eye on what I said. I'll keep an eye on chat. Hopefully if it's still laggy, we can do something about it soon. Okay, I think there's a jungle over this way. I'm gonna try and get a couple pieces of brown dye. Okay. Let's see. There's the jungle. Okay, we can get some brown dye over here. Hopefully this will help. Maybe I'll find a desert while I'm over here, hopefully. Yeah, it still looks a little laggy to me. Does it look laggy to you guys? The sound is glitchy too. Looks like you're playing on 20 FPS. Well, that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. What is up with my internet? I'm gonna check and see if my internet speeds are doing okay. 'Cause maybe that's part of the problem. Internet. Come on. Speed test. Yeah, I've pulled up the stream on my phone and it looks super laggy. fix the audio. Yeah, if audio's glitchy, that's even worse. Well, I'm going to have to do a bit more troubleshooting to figure out tomorrow's stream. Guess I will just move forward if it's really, really laggy still. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. I'm going to have to research it and figure it out because this is a problem. It's going to be super laggy like this all the time. Should not be carrying all the stuff I need, but oh well. I just need one of these guys. Just need one. And that should be good. You know what? I'll just figure that out later. Okay, I need to get home because it's turning to nighttime. Yeah, it's so laggy. That's awful. That's really awful. Darn. Boat. Okay, yeah. Alright, I may actually, I think I'll probably pause or stop the stream and see if I can't adjust the settings to be a little bit more friendly to not being so laggy. And then we'll go from there, hopefully. Maybe we'll play the April Fool's update, or maybe we'll just be done. I'll figure it out once I get back. But I think I'll pause it for now.